What is up, my geeks and freaks? Big Girl Geek here with a brand new video. And you already know what I'm here for. I'm here to talk about and review The Flash. Season 6, Episode 3, Dead Man Walking. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the Geek Out. Okay, first and foremost, I gotta say what up to all the new subscribers I got doing that live discussion with Matthew Haynes. You can go to his YouTube, check it out. It's like a 2-hour live. Bunch of people came in asking us a bunch of questions, and we were talking all things Flash and Arrowverse, you know, with all the other shows, Arrow, Supergirl, Black Lightning, Legends, Batwoman, but mainly it was mostly about the Flash and, of course, the upcoming crossover Crisis on Infinite Earths. I'll have a link in the description box. But yes, please go check out that live. And because of that, some of his followers, some of his people came and showed me some love and followed me on social media, followed me here on YouTube. So I really, truly appreciate it. So if you are new, welcome. I need all my geeks and freaks to welcome them and show them how we get down on this channel. Okay, so as you guys may or may not know, I was live on Twitter doing the entire episode, and we do the pre-show on IG, Instagram Live. So if you want to check that out, head over to my Twitter and get my live reaction to this episode. Okay, so here is what I thought. Here is my review. This episode to me was not as strong as the first 2 episodes. We took, I think, a step back, backwards with this. I mean, any episode for me, as you guys know, if you've been here for a while, you know I am not a Caitlin Snow, Killer Frost fan, at least this version of the character. And so this episode, which should have been about preparing the team, was mainly about preparing Killer Frost for Crisis and a life without having the Flash as backup. And you cannot, in my opinion, complain about Nora being childish and not complain in this episode, or all the episodes actually with her, that she was acting hella childish. She is like, I never got to live a life. Excuse me, as I recall, season 3, you was living a great life running around with Savitar trying to kill all of Team Flash and Central City. And then, if I recall, in season 4, you were having a great life running around with Emunette, helping her be a slave trafficker and metahuman trafficker and slave trader. So, I mean, you were living your life then. So I don't know what you mean by you never got a chance to live a life when you were doing all of that, living your best life, freezing people's fingers and toes off. So I didn't really understand that she didn't get to live a life. And she also, the zombie villain that they were trying to fight the whole episode, she shot her powers at him, knocked him out a window that was a couple stories high, to say the least. And no one's calling out her crap. Like, Killer Frost, Killer Flop never gets called out on her crap. She has to run around and do whatever she wants, and everyone's like, oh, it's okay because she's poor Killer Frost and she has all the feelings. Like, F that. They all have feelings. Like, Barry has so many emotions, and he don't get to do whatever he wants. He still has to make the right choice. Why is she allowed to potentially kill someone and it just be forgotten and forgiven? Like, I'm just over it. Just over it. So, I mean, I don't care. It's been 6 seasons. I don't care about this character's story. I don't care. It ruins the episode. Her episodes, if you even listen to critics, like, nobody cares, man. We haven't seen Caitlin for like 2 episodes and no one cares. She's like, I just don't care. The introduction of the new Wells, I thought he was supposed to be like have an accent. He sounds just like his normal Tom Cavanaugh, Harrison Wells self. He said, it was an internal something that he's searching for is all over Iris, and we cannot let that go. We have to pay attention to that. So what does that mean? Whatever substance he was reading off of her, is that going to help with Crisis? Like, what's going on with that, and why is only Iris showing it? That to me solidifies she has a connection to the Speed Force through her love and relationship with Barry. I think that's huge. I think that's going to come up again. The Flash just sometimes doesn't just put something in an episode and later forget about it. Sometimes. We know they have been known to do it, but it's not, when it comes to something like this, as big as Crisis, I think that is an Easter egg, or that means something. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I'm missing Cisco with his powers. It just doesn't make sense. Him just being there. I don't know. I don't want to only say Cisco is just needs his powers to be on the show. I'm not saying that, because he went a couple seasons without powers, and he was still great, and that's why people fell in love with him. Fans fell in love with him. But I don't know. It's just, it's hard. I don't know. It's hard. It's a hard transition for me seeing him without powers when he was just so happy to be a metahuman and to be Vibe. The other story with Ralph, I had no emotional connection to it. It came out of nowhere. All of a sudden, we're just like, here's Ralph's mom. Here's Ralph's mom's problems. I think it was instead of it being more as a revelation for Ralph and helping him deal with how he needs to let love in, I guess, for Sue Dibney, I felt like it was just like a kind of slide into Cecile's new career of being a meta human defense attorney. I don't know, but that story, I just didn't feel an emotional connection to it because, like I said, it came out of nowhere. We never saw Ralph's mom prior to this. We've only heard him like, oh, why is Ralph not in an episode? Oh, he went to visit his mom. You know, we didn't get to see any Joe. We didn't see baby Jenna again. Like, how's that child doing? Somebody go check on her. Who's watching that child? At the end, they had that party scene, which was, I mean, kind of cute, whatever. But it's, why is there a party at Star Labs? Where was Barry's suit? I don't know. The scene with Barry and Bloodwork was great. We finally have a villain that has some great acting. I mean, the Thinker was a great actor too, but I kind of forget about him because Cicada was so horrible. But yes, Ramsey and Barry's scenes I thought were excellent. They kind of saved the whole episode for me. Iris's intern Allegra caught them talking to New Wells. So at some point in the season, she's going to figure out, or they're going to let her know Barry's secret identity, because everyone has to figure it out or know. The new person that joins will have to know. I hope Iris is not going to let her whole entire staff of Central City Citizen employees know their secret. I kind of hope she doesn't know or doesn't find out, and she just takes whatever explanation they're going to give her about why Harrison Wells is running around Central City and why he's not dead. I hope they figure out something. But she called Iris a liar, and she was just stepping out of pocket a little bit, and I was like, slow your roll, sis. Slow your roll. You're doing a little too much for me on your first day of internship. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. They might end up telling her, and I hope not, because can somebody keep a secret? Can Barry not tell the world who he is? But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I had such a great high on these first two episodes, and I'm just like, ugh. And then next episode, I guess it's supposed to be a Halloween episode maybe. And it looks, again, the only people really shown in the trailer were Frost and Barry again. I'm like, we just went through this. Like, they just had their time to shine. Like, I don't know. I don't want to see it again. But what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments. As always, I can't wait to discuss with you. Until next video, I am out of here. Big Girl Geek out. Peace. Hey, where are you going? You just watched a cool video. Subscribe.